Okay, so we're gonna work on some arm drag specifics. So I know you guys learned a lot of this from Andrew, but I'm gonna show you 3 arm drags that I use that I think are very effective. First is the standard arm drag from butterfly guard. That's just gonna be, you know, mirror side hand, so his right, my left, across, grip behind the tricep. Andrew used to be real big on karate chopping real high into the armpit, but essentially you wanna make this grip, pull, come out, and come around, right? That's the most basic way to explain it. So this is a really good one for you to just drill with your partner when you just have time or don't have, or you can't think of something to drill, just grab them, go back, go side. And a lot of times when we do this, we're trying to go to the back. So a little tip on this, if you're trying to go to the back, you kind of want to have a foot out, okay? The only issue with that is, if he's savvy, he's gonna kind of know what I'm thinking. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. So sometimes, even though I want to, I'll just get an arm drag like this, boom, boom, hold, then come out, start taking it back, or work my sweeps or stuff like that. One of the sweeps you can do can be here. And one of those butterflies, right? So that's the first and most basic arm drag that I think everyone's seen. The Marcelo Garcia variant is where he'll actually get a 2-on-1. If you watch Marcelo Garcia, he plays this grip a lot. I love it. So much stuff you can do off of here. But one of the ways he does it is he doesn't go this hand, he grabs this hand, and he pulls himself close and then switches. And then comes around and goes to the back like that. So, first one, hand, pull. Second one, cross hand, tricep. This is a lot easier to get. If I go here on somebody, he knows exactly, he's gonna be pushing my face, pushing my arm, I'm like, get out of there, okay? This, people let you have. This, people are gonna be like immediately, just, they're gonna push your face, they're gonna push you down like it's gonna be like that, every time. This one, he'll kind of relax and start to play with, but like I said, just close the distance with your butt. Come inside. This, even no gi, it's really hard to pull his arm out. I have good tricep control, and just it has a good squeeze and my whole body's into it now. So now yank your arm out, Mike. Just like so. We won't work too much on taking the back today, but as you can see, it's pretty available in that position. So again, the difference, very important. Difference here, 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 okay? As opposed to here, here, like this. Here you can take the back, you can either come up to your knees, you can kick them out, whatever. A bunch of different options. And then this is one that I learned a long time ago from a guy named Chad who was real good at no-gi stuff. And so let's say his hands are just about right there. He would take this hand and punch it like that. Just like so, okay? Make it difficult. He would reach in and he wouldn't pull himself like this, he would pull this out. Like a lever. Sometimes it would keep it really pinned and he would grab on the outside. Do it like that. So there's room for variation if you feel like there's an opportunity, but that's what he would do. He would just be here and it would be hand fighting and get to where he just leave it pressed in their stomach, right? Now he can still yank it out, but if he tries to yank it out, he'll usually set up this one, okay? If he tries to move his arm around or whatever, sometimes it even gives you the opportunity to grab it. But ideally, I'll go in here, pull it out, see how I wing it? Instead of pulling it across, out. And see how his whole body comes down? Boom, like that. If I grab here, push in, he feels me going forward, you weren't fast enough, and he does that. Again, one more time. So we hand fight. It's common for butterfly guard, right? With a kneeling opponent, boom. He feels me. Just like so, start taking the back. So the first one again is most simple. Easy arm drag, right? Everybody should have this down by the time you get your blue belt. Second one, Marcelo Garcia style. And the trick with arm drag, here's the deal. The first arm drag needs to be fast, okay? If you're gonna pull the first arm drag, it needs to be Can't think about it. It's got to be muscle memory. Boom. Into it. The second one is different. You have to have a different mentality. That second one's more like, I want to know exactly what I'm doing, but I don't want to throw off a red light. You know what I mean? That's how I set that one up. Just like that. I'm just going to grab like I was just, and now I'm in my spot. Now he realizes at this point that there's a problem, and then he's going to try and pull away. Okay. And the third one is when you can't get either of them, you just punch it. In, out, drag. In, he pinches, outside. Guillotines, back, all this different stuff is available when you go for an arm drag. Arm drags open up the game a lot. There's, like I say, the main things you're going to run into are butterfly sweeps, back takes, and guillotines. So whenever you do an arm drag, depending on how they react, that's what you need to be looking for. You know what I mean? Ideally, I would always recommend taking the back, unless you're like really good at the guillotine and you trust them to do your guillotine. But ideally, go for the position. You know what I mean? Any questions on those? Go through it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 'Got it? 1, 2, 3. Ah!